just had a swarm of wild hogs move through here. Here! Watch out! And I had a rear, nice impact on it with a trident right there. I am Manny Puig. I have spent my whole life learning to survive like Tarzan in the most dangerous and primitive wilderness, where you can be killed or eaten. I have learned the ways of giant, man-eating predators, deadly sharks and reptiles, where every encounter may spell disaster in the savage wild. It's early morning, we're in Southwest Florida on private property. This property is loaded with feral hogs. The challenge today is we can't use any dogs out here. We have to stalk and hunt. Orlando, what do you suggest? What do you think?
Well, no firearms, no dogs on this property like you said, but we've got a good combination of hardwoods and pine, cypress. It'll give you a good spot to ambush. So Manny, it's loaded with hogs. We just need to get in there and start hunting.
Yeah, but you know how they can smell you, hear you, and any little noise, anything. If they see you or see Al or whatever, they're gone. I mean, I'm very uneasy about the whole thing. It's going to be a very difficult, tough hunt. That's what I see ahead of me.
You're an expert with the spears, Manny. If anyone can do it, you can. I didn't say it was going to be easy. You know it.
Well, you're Full Rock Outfitters. So, you gotta, I'll take all the information you can give me. You're my guide today, and Al, both of you guys.
Al's the enforcer. If anything goes south, Al's
yeah, if I'm having trouble, if this thing turns sour on me, I want to see you right there.
You want me bit before you, is what you're saying?
Maybe.
Okay. Glad
better use
the
than
page.
All right, guys, let's get serious. Come on.
Okay, let's go head on in the woods and let's go find a hog. Manny, you can see right here all the tracks. This is the last remaining water around here. It's been a very dry year. You find the water, hogs are not going to be far. You can tell right now, all the rooting alongside here, some wallering. So this is a good place to walk into the woods, I would think.
You think around midday they're going to be soaking in these remaining water holes?
If the day gets hotter, this would be a good place to come back to. For right now, we need to head back into the woods and go after them in there. But in the middle of the day, when it gets hot, they're going to come back here and look for this cool
No, there's definitely, I'm going to try to get an ambush spot. I'm going to try everything I can.
Okay. There's some good trails we can get on.
Well, it's early morning. They're still moving around. They're feeding. Let's see if we can get up on them and try to get in there, get kind of quiet on them.
Okay, let's ease on in. Let's walk into the wing here. Get back in the woods a little bit. Let's go around this way.
Palmetto forests are very noisy. Trying to move through them quietly is almost impossible. This will be constantly working against me as I try to stalk within spear range of a wild boar. We pause for a minute and scan the forest for any sign of movement. I have a feeling we're just slowly driving the hogs ahead of us. The wind is good, but we are too noisy in this dry palmetto forest. We need another approach, and my guide, Orlando Paz, is on it.
Manny, we've been walking around it. Let's walk a little bit further in there. But I keep hearing the hogs. It seems like they're still 70, 80 yards. We're not closing the gap. I think they're on to us. Let's just try to get a little closer to them. And if that doesn't work, we're going to find an ambush spot. to set you up somewhere and possibly Al and I can drive the hogs towards you.
Yeah, definitely. Let's try that because this is not working right now.
Yeah, he's on that, so you can get a look at him.
Without dogs, hunting for wild boar with my spears will be a huge challenge. I will need to constantly adapt our plan as the day goes on, and I will try everything from stalking on foot to setting up an ambush. Whatever it takes to get within spear range. He picked up my scent and everything, and he bolted out of there. Today has been challenging to say the least. We're busted. I know it, dude. I'm smelling up in the air and they're gone. But I know I will have my chance with my trident. He picked up my scent and everything, and he bolted out of there. I'm looking for a bigger animal. What we're gonna do is plan B. We're gonna use their sense of hearing and their sense of smell against them. Hunting wild boar in Florida is a blast. And later on in the show, we're going to give you the information to Full Rut Outfitters. I am hunting wild boar with spears in Southwest Florida. Tracking them on foot in the Palmetto Forest.
Pine tree right there. Yeah, there, right underneath that. There's 3 or 4 hogs laying under there. I can see the binos.
Al Roberts has just sighted wild boar under the trees. We move in closer, but they all seem to have left. And then I run smack dab into one of them. We are both caught off guard, and we look each other over. He's a little small, but I stalk him closer anyway for fun. I'm looking for a bigger animal. That's a nice one, but I prefer to get a big one. We continue moving through the forest. And then my heart skips a beat. Lying beneath the palmetto is a fat wild boar. It's hard to tell if it's sleeping. I stalk in closer. Stay, man, back up. And then I'm busted. I looked over there. There was a large boar hog right there. The only problem was, when I saw him, I saw his head, and I knew it was one for sure. There was a palmetto branches right there. So he was behind him. I didn't have a throw. I needed to get a different angle on it. He picked up my scent and everything, and he bolted out of there. We are just making too much noise in this palmetto forest. We need a new plan. I had a feeling we're busted, you know. Yeah, they must have known we were coming. This didn't work very well. We're busted. I know it. We're smelling up in the air, and they're gone. They heard one of us step on twigs. They smelled us or something. I'm sure there's a group of them up ahead. They're gone now.
Okay, Manny, I suggest he's out here for a little bit and set up the ambush plan. There's no sense in pushing these hogs any further away. They're going to get back in the swamp. And there's over 70,000 acres. Tease on out. The wind is favorable for an ambush.
Okay, this property is full of wild hogs. The only problem is that they're picking up our scent. They're moving up ahead of us. We're not able to get close to them. So what we're going to do is plan B. We're gonna use their sense of hearing and their sense of smell against them. I'm gonna set up an ambush. And Orlando and Al are gonna try to get behind the hogs, far away, and slowly drive them towards me. When the hogs pick up their scent and their noise, they're gonna move away from them, and hopefully they'll be paying attention to Al and Orlando and not to me. And then I'm gonna sit in an ambush spot, and hopefully I'll get a throw. Spear hunting for boar is never easy. These animals are smart and fast. He picked up my scent and everything, and he bolted out of there. Their eyesight may be poor, but they have good ears and very sensitive noses. But my expert guide, Orlando Pass, has a plan. And Al Roberts, the enforcer, has my back. We are now moving to Plan B, deep forest ambush. We just had a swarm of wild hogs move through here. I am hunting wild boar with my spears in Southwest Florida. We are on private land. No dogs are allowed here. Somehow, I have to get within spear range. Stalking did not pay off. We're busted. I know it. We're smelling up in the air and then they're gone. But my guide, Orlando Pass, has a plan.
This tree's been off.
What we're gonna do is Plan B. We're gonna use their sense of hearing and their sense of smell against them.
The key to making an ambush work is location. We have to play the wind. We've got a solid wind, so we have a good chance of success. Now, Al and I are going to drive the hogs slowly towards Manny, but we need to find a spot right now that will give him cover and will have the wind in his favor. Remember, these hogs are not going to be running through here at 100 miles an hour. They're going to come relaxed, so we don't want to spook him with his scent or any movement. So let's go find a good spot for Manny to hide in.
As we make our way through the dense palmetto, signs of wild boar are everywhere, including fresh droppings.
Wind's blowing this way, Manny. This tree is going to offer the cover you need. These hogs are coming through here. It's obvious. Look at this devastating trail that they're leaving.
Okay, which way do you think that pack went?
We know they're back that way. That's where we left them.
Sure they're not this way?
There's a lot of land, Manny. We're going to do the best we can.
Well, use the wind to your favor.
Yes.
I'm going to set up, but let's get moving on this. I got me a few palmettos. My knife here. So I'm going to set up. I'm going to try to cover myself a little bit here. If they run this slow, he's going to look through here. And if I don't move, the whole thing is movement. He picks up movement. I got to have my spear ready. If he sees me do this, he's gone. And if he sees me blink, he's gone. I got to be real still behind this so he doesn't pick up my silhouette.
You ready to start the drive?
Let's keep going.
Let's do it.
There's more than one way to drive an animal into an ambush. There's a conventional method of making noise. Some people yell, bang pots, big groups of people, and just flat out push animals at full speed to people that are waiting to shoot them, hit them with a bow and arrow, whatever it may be. But another method, which I like to use, especially when there's not a lot of people, is what we'll do is we'll use their smell and their hearing to their advantage, but instead of pushing them to where they're flat out running, what's been going on is we can't get within 60, 70, 80 yards of these hogs because they're just staying far enough ahead of us to where they don't have to run. They know where we're at, and they know they're safe as long as they can keep that buffer. So if Orlando and I can go get above them, use our wind and the little bit of sound, as we're still sneaking, obviously they hear us, and use that 60, 70, 80 yard buffer for us to push them right towards Manny, it will have a completely relaxed animal coming by to use a spear. It's not going to do any good to run a hog by him at 400 miles an hour. It's hard enough as it is to hit one in general standing still. So if we can just get him to move through nice and easy, it'll give a better opportunity for him to put a spear into one, and it'll also not blow everything out of the country here.
Now it's just a matter of waiting for the wild boar to come to me. Orlando Pass and Al are both experts at driving wild boar into an ambush. And there's an art to it. And then, the first wild boar begins to appear, materializing like ghosts out of the palmetto. I am afraid a small hog will get too close to me and bust me. So I stay frozen, stock still in my blind. And then 2 huge wild boar, over 200 pounds each, show up. I am dying to get a chance to throw at one of them. But they stay back and seem to have a feeling that something is wrong, staying just out of my range. Time after time, they both come back and then shy away. We just had a swarm of wild hogs move through here. There was a big light-colored boar, this color. He was right there, and I had to log him away. And I knew if I stepped on, he was going to see me. So he would not step into that one opening there. There were 2 of them there. I was trying to get that bigger one, and I couldn't get. It was in range. All I had to do was him to step in the right place. I had him. This is plenty of distance for me to throw. I should have had him there. Difficult, man. It's kind of like they know. I think they sense I'm here, but they're not smelling me, they're not seeing me, and they're like, there's a certain line, they go like that and they don't cross the line of fire that I needed, man. Frustrating, extremely frustrating. We're hunting hogs in Southwest Florida. This morning we tried stalking. We couldn't find any stalking. Then we tried an ambush where Al and Orlando came around and they tried to drive the hogs towards me. I almost got one on ambush. I was within range. I didn't have a clear shot, so I couldn't take it. And so I missed that opportunity. Now it's the middle of the day. It's starting to get a little warm. Right about now, the hogs are bedded up. So we're going to look around and see if we can sneak up on them where they're bedding underneath palmettos and brush, and they get in secluded areas. They hide right now.
And you're right, Manny. Right now, this time of the day with the heat, these hogs, shade equals hogs right now. So we have to be very careful. You may not see them till the last minute. These black hogs will get into the darkest, coolest little area where they can be refreshing. They don't want to be out in the sun. So now, very slow, we're going to slip through the woods. And as soon as we see one of these hogs, I think one of the worst things we can do is try to approach them. Just make pretend you didn't even see him. We're going to ease on by him. You're going to make pretend like you never saw that hog. Remember, he's relaxed. He's cool.
I just need an opening, and a clear shot. I get within range and one little opening in the bush where I can throw.
Well, if we find one,
I could use this one or this one depending what hole I see.
Okay. Well, let's start walking through the woods and see if we can slip up on a bedded hog. I mean, that's going to be a good opportunity if we can find one.
Well, let's go. As we move deeper into the forest, I'm starting to feel anxious, wondering if I will get another chance at a big boar. And then Al Roberts catches a glimpse of hogs in the shadows ahead.
It's right to the left of that. It's right inside of there. Okay. They're going to be, when we step in there, they're going to be off to the right. Yeah, sure. And when we come through, they're bedded up in here. We're going to have to act like we're coming past them. And then you're going to be, as you're going by, you're going to want to probably walk by like this and be ready to go in. Okay? Yeah.
My senses are all on high as I head into what I hope will be a close encounter with a huge beast of a wild boar. Frustrated by a number of missed opportunities, I am focused on only one thing: taking a wild boar with my trident spear, using the heavy brush for cover. I'm moving closer to where we sighted the hogs. Al Roberts tells me that only one wild boar remains, a big one, and he may run up any second. I have had enough missed opportunities. This is going to happen now or never. I am closing on the wild boar with only yards left between us. I decide to charge in and throw the trident. The spear slams the boar in the side. He's mine now. Watch out, Rob. Got him. I got him, Pip. Get him, man. He's down. He's down. We got him. We got him. I can see it. It's bubbling. I got him in the lungs. Wow, man, look at the teeth on him. Look at the teeth on this guy. Yeah, you don't want to get caught with that. They're super sharp also. They're in mint condition. Man, I couldn't believe it. I saw Al. I seen him up that way, and he was working his way through the woods. I'm trying to sneak up on him, and Al was coming this way, and all of a sudden, Al signaled me. I came in, snuck up from behind. I think he was looking at you.
Well, what happened?
I hit him the trident right there. I hit him from behind. Perfect, the way I want him. He started spinning around. I jumped in with a spear, hit him there for a catch on the neck, and you came in with a trident.
I seen him, and he, as I was cutting him off, he saw me, but he didn't think I saw him, and he tried to lay down right here in this palmetto. And when I seen that, I was like, okay, he doesn't think that we know we're here. And that was when I signaled you, and I knew you could come over because he was focused on me.
He was focused on you.
Focused on me.
I turned around, and I had a rear. Nice impact on him with a trident right there. Then he started spinning around, and then that was it. Come in with the other spear. Wow.
What a nice hog. Look at that.
Man, I know, man. This is a trophy. This is considered a trophy hog, man. We got a nice.
Manny.
Wow.
Well done, buddy.
Orlando, awesome. Whole lot outfitters, man. Awesome again. Al, thank you there. Always got me covered, man. Yeah, this always makes you nervous, man. It's been an awesome hunt, a great adventure, trophy hog. See you next week on Savage Wild.